Good morning. Good morning. Running a few minutes late this morning. Apologize. Good morning, Barb. I'm a couple minutes late this morning. Good morning, Eliza. Good morning. Thanks for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Good morning, Raton. Good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, y'all. Thank you, Miss Irie. Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody's morning? How's everybody's week been going? Hopefully everybody's week's been going good. Hopefully. I'm hoping y'all's week has been going good. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Good morning, Miss Sarah. Good morning, Jimmy Gal. Good morning, Shy. Good morning, Margaret. How are you this morning, Margaret? Good morning. Good morning. Glad to hear. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Kay. Welcome to the live, y'all. Welcome to the live. Thinking this morning. Good morning, Bev. Thank you, Miss Irie. I'm thinking this morning that we are going to be doing continuing on this quilt block because I'm kind of liking the guitar. I did another one this morning, or part of anyone. Good morning. I got my fabric yesterday and love it. Awesome. I'm so glad you like the fabric. Good morning, Tammy. I'm glad you like fabric. Y'all, the fabric is gorgeous. I'm really, really loving the fabric. And y'all, the other fabric comes in today. So I told my husband, I'm thinking that maybe I take it down to my mother. We're going to my mother-in-law's this weekend. So I'm thinking I might take it down there and get it set up and folded and everything and ready for our Tuesday live. Because I'm thinking we'll do fabric on Tuesday, y'all. Because we got to do block 3. We got to do block 3 on Monday. So we're going to do block 3 on Monday. We're going to have some fun with that. Good morning, coolest dad. I haven't chatted to you in a while. How you doing? How's the kids and family doing? Hopefully. Good morning, Lynn. And y'all told me about the scalloped edge scissors. So guess what? Good morning, Dee. How are you? Good morning. So we're going to see how they work. Thanks for the follow. Jenny. How are you this morning? Good morning, Candy. Good morning. So we're going to try these out. I was excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. And look, they're scalloped. I did get them. I couldn't help myself, Cynthia. You see, y'all enable me too. Just so you know, y'all enable me too. And I'm going to fill you in on the embroidery, the multi-needle embroidery machine too, because there's a possibility, guys. There's a possibility. But let's check this out. I want to check this out. So we're going to take, let's do this. I'm going to take, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going to have to, y'all, check out the scalloped edge. The scalloped edge. Those are some fun scissors. And I got to make that thing quit following me. Quit following me. Road trip. Yes, I am coming to see you today, Miss Lisa. Unmirror. I apologize, Miss Irie. Thank you. There we go. Good morning, Riley. Good morning, Tammy. Y'all, check this out. Good morning, y'all. These are cool, right, Margaret? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Irie. You're awesome. I appreciate the reminders. Good morning, Miss Dolly. Y'all, I have so much fun with y'all. This is so much fun. Adding them to, yes, scalloped edge. So let's show you the difference. So these are my other pink and shears. So let's do this. Let's show you the difference on the two. Because what you could do is you could totally do like, and maybe we'll do that on the quilting and the hoop class. What we could do is do, when we create those, like the pot holders and even maybe the, or the pot holders and the coasters. When we do those, y'all, so you have scallop edge. Hold on, I'll show both of you guys. So you have scallop edge on one side, which is rounded, and then you have the other one on the other side. Scallop edge on one side, and then the pink and shears like diamond cut thing on the other side. So kind of cool, isn't it fancy? I know, right? Pink and shears, pink and shears, pink and shears. So pink and shears, let's show you the difference. So these ones I've had for years. So these are the pink and shears, and you can see the difference here. See the difference. And then these, I'm excited. And of course they're purple, y'all. They're purple. So then these have got like a rounded kind of scallop. It looks like a scallop kind of thing. Interesting, right? You might have to get a pair. Y'all, I love these things. I use them quite often. So kind of fun. Could do, wonder if we could, let's do this. Let's see. Do I have one I could do? I don't really have one. To do. We'll do one when we do the quilting and the hoop. We'll do one when we do the quilting and the hoop. So we'll have some fun with that. I don't use enough. Well, that's okay. You can live vicariously through me. I'll use mine and you can watch. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. Hey, I live vicariously through y'all sometimes too. So good morning, Miss Nancy. So okay, I'm still looking for one person for fabric shipment for the panels. The name's Annette. If Annette joins, if anybody sees an Annette join, let me know, because I can't find her on my thing. So I have 3 panels that she ordered and I can't find her. So do you have a new blouse? I do. I hadn't wore it. So what do you guys think? I need a necklace thing. I need a necklace. Let's see if I can find. Let's do this one. We're going to do this one. I have that necklace. I'm going to wear that necklace. With it. I like to wear necklaces. I like to wear it. I like the, what do you call them? Thank you. So I've had it in the closet for a while and I just haven't ever wore it. And then I was wearing black jeans. I'm like, you know what? I think this matches the black jeans. So I think it matches the black jeans. Well, thank you, Miss Ari. Thank you. I was just telling my husband, because we were talking about the lake. It's 67 degrees in the lake. Somebody was telling me yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? It's about time. I'm going to have to get a new bathing suit this year. So yes, BP jewelry, Miss Nancy. BP jewelry. So I got quite a bit of BP jewelry from being a representative. So love it. Looks very, thank you. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? Good morning. Again, y'all, looking for Annette. Annette got 3 of the panels and I cannot find her. So anybody comes on here, name Annette, let me know, because I have your panels. Good morning, Jess. Good morning. Okay, so I was, Nancy, that's how I started online. This is how I started online, because my daughter-in-law was did BP, and she goes, you have to join. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Well, I did it because I love helping my daughter-in-law out. So I became a BP rep, and I was a BP rep for probably maybe even over a year. I'm going to move that number down a little bit. It won't go down a little bit. We're going to move over here. So I was a BP rep for probably a year. But I just, I don't wear a lot of jewelry. And I always felt like I was pushing stuff, and I don't like that. So I like this. I like the sewing. And so it's a lot of fun. But it was okay. I had fun doing it, but what happened is when I did BP is anybody that ordered for me either got a mug rug, a zipper bag. I did a monthly quilt. Somebody won a quilt every month. So it's kind of how I got into the sewing, and it got to the point, good morning, Marnie. And it got to the point where people were coming to me for my sewing instead of coming to me for the BP. So needless to say, after about a year, I stopped doing it and started over here on this. And I think I started in May. I think I started last May doing just sewing. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So I figure it helped me get to here. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. So it brought me here. Oh, thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I went to sewing too. I'm glad I went to sewing. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to start sewing. We're going to start sewing these squares again because y'all, I don't know if you've seen yesterday, whoever was not here yesterday, this is the quilt we are working on. So this is a Sweet 16 quilt. This is a Sweet 16 quilt. So what it is, oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. This is a Sweet 16 quilt. So, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be 9 blocks. So we may, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the rest of the blocks this morning. So, I got to get this quilt done. Her birthday is at the end of the month. So got to get this one done. So this is what we're going to work on. Thanks for the shares, guys. Thanks for the shares. You guys are awesome. So, yeah, Margaret, right? So let's go ahead and keep sewing these. Let's go ahead and keep sewing these. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. So we are going to go. Let's sew, guys. I started one this morning. So I receive my fabric and love it. Thanks for the iron. Oh, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. Anybody that didn't get transfers, I threw some in for you guys. So we all got to enjoy Rosie, right? Rosie, blazer, all the above. So we have some more, and these are all printed. Printed images. I want to put her on a jean shirt on the back and put one of the smaller ones. I do too, Irie. I am looking for the jean shirt. I'm still in search of I may have to go to like Tractor Supply. I'm going to get in trouble. And look at the men's jean shirts because maybe get a Wrangler or I went to Cal Ranch, didn't find one there. So I don't know. We're going to find one, Irie. We're going to find one. If anybody finds one, let me know if they find one. I have to take my husband to the doctor today, so we're going to stop off at, try there because possibility they may have one. They might have one. Even a Dickie shirt, you know, the old ones. So that might work too. Oh, didn't even think about that, Dolly. Where do you get the iron on? From me. So I created Rosie because we were always talking about doing, you know, just keep sewing, you know, from Dory from Finding Nemo, you know, and everybody's like, well, we need to do a Dory quilt. I can't do it, you know, I copyright issues. I didn't want to affect that. So I went and created Rosie. This is Rosie. So, and then I created the transfer and it says, Rosie, just keep sewing. So, and as you see, we added a butterfly on top of Rosie is her name. So, so you have two choices. You can get the image from me, or you can just get the transfer, and I can send this to you. So we have big ones, and then I've got little ones. I got little guys too. So if you get one of those, I can send you a couple of these too. So, I don't know how. I got to see how many I got left. I should see how many I got left before I go saying, hey, yeah. So, fun times. So, but let me see because I got a few left. I got one of them's mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 left, y'all. I got 5 Rosies left. So anybody wants a Rosie, go ahead and get your Rosie in there. So. I don't know what that is, Irie. Did I miss a comment from Abby? I have a tattoo of Dory sewing on a scar. Oh, how cool. Text that number. And you should see, let me make sure that it's there. Because you may have to go, when you text that number, it'll come up there with the tree. And then scroll down and go to the home. Let me make sure. I'll show you how to get there. Hold on. I will show y'all how to get there. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh, I didn't even think about that one too. You could do that one too. So I'm gonna turn you guys this way. So when you, it's a little bright. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Maybe it won't be such as bright there. It's still bright, isn't it? I apologize, guys. Okay, so I think you guys are good. So on there, when you text that number, it's going to automatically reply, and it'll redirect you here. Okay, and when you go here, if you scroll down, click here. Click on the home. If you click home, do you have a? I do. So then when you get here, you'll see this is the large one. That is the large one there, guys. And like I said, I have 5 left. I've got 5 left, guys. So, and then I only think I have 1 of those. So, and anybody that wants to sign up for the 1-day virtual class. So we're doing the 1-day virtual class in there. So it'll be quilting in the hoop, and that'll be not this Saturday, but next Saturday on Zoom. And it's from 9 to 3. You're going to learn how to quilt in the hoop, and you're going to go from a 4-inch hoop. So even if you just have the little 4-inch hoop, you'll be able to do that. So that is on here also. So, and check my stuff out. I've got some other stuff in there too. So got some other stuff in there too. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Doom. And then also anybody that wants to get the book, I have some that are going to be coming in probably next week, and I will offer a signed copy for you guys. So I'll offer a signed copy if you guys want a signed copy of the book. So okay, so let's continue sewing. We're going to continue sewing. So we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. And let's see, I'm not going to share that because it's in the second book and I'm excited. There's a couple things that are in the second book. The second book may publish before I know it because I worked on it last night and I'm like, you know what? It may get published sooner than we think, y'all. It may get published sooner than we think because I just had too much fun with the first one. I'm just enjoying it. So we just may have fun with that one. So we're going to come over here and we're going back on the Luminaire. Back on the Luminaire, guys. And good morning, Lori. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. And I'll turn that light down too. I'll turn the light down. I don't know why it does that, but it's like really, really bright. Really, really bright. So we are going to work on these again. We're going to work on these. And I'm going to turn that bright light down. That way it's not quite as bright. Not quite as bright. Doom. There we go. And I'm wondering, okay, so it's good on YT. I'm curious. I am curious because I got this. So I got this little thing. Oops. And I'm curious to see, we're going to put in here. And I'm going to move you guys. We're going to see, oops. Where did that go? I don't know where that went. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to move you guys here. See if this works. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work because it's not tall enough. It goes this way. And if you guys are that way, that doesn't work. Well, shoot. Bang. Shoot. Bang. You guys are like, what are you doing to me? So I had a little thing here, and I was going to put you over here so you could see from this side. And it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Okay. And now, I don't know. Did you take, you did take it. Okay. Laser, give me that. I'm going to make you guys dizzy. I apologize. I apologize. So you're going back in the stand here. Okay. I was going to do it a different way and give you guys a different visual on it, but it didn't work. It did not work. So we're going to go here. Thank you. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think we're good there. I think we're good there. So on this one, I already have the brown on the outside. So now we're going to do the blue on the outside. Now we're going to do the blue. And we'll just keep working our way around. Keep working our way around. Da-doom, da-doom. And I do have a starter and a stopper on there. I'm going to trim the bottom of this one off. Kind of excited to see what this ends up looking like. See what this ends up looking like here. I'm going to turn my iron on because I'm pressing open the seams, guys. Pressing open the seams. And it's literally a preference, guys. Some of you like, so pressing open the seams just means pushing it open and doing a press there, guys. Just ordered your Rosie. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. If you ordered a Rosie this morning, I'll get it shipped for you today. I'll get it shipped for you today. I'm going to turn the iron on. Turn the iron on. I'm going to have to see what I'm going to do with that thing because that did not work out. So. Maybe I could put it on. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I shall figure it out. Figure it out. I'm moving my mess so I could press this. Hold on, guys. Hold. I put you on hold. I put you on hold. Okay. So press open that one. So now we come this way. Another blue one. That one's too small. That one's too small. We're going to put the small ones over there. Grab a blue strip. Trim off that selvage. So there's only, so we have this one and then, how many do we have? So 3, and then we'll have 6 more to do after this one. 6 more to do after this one. Shouldn't take too long. We might have it all pieced today, guys. That would be cool if we get it all pieced today. I'm thinking we may end up adding a couple strips on the outside. So what we might do is kind of like we're doing this is maybe add a brown strip around the outside and then a blue strip around the outside and then bind it with that brown. Kind of, you know, use the same stuff there. I don't know. Just thinking that might work. So that might work. Good morning, Pearl. How are you? Good morning. And yay, Pearl. Glad you received your fabric. Glad to hear you received your fabric. That is awesome. That is awesome. Abby, did you get your transfers? I know you said you had ordered some transfers. Did you have fun with the transfers? They're awesome. Awesome. Did you get them from the place here? Don't forget to give them a second press on there, Miss Abby. I'll tell you, it opens up a whole new avenue when you start using the transfers. I'm like, oh my gosh, isn't it fun? It's just like, didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. But the new things that you can make with those transfers are just fun. Fun, fun. Now, dude. Hold on, I gotta go get Blaze or something. Hold on. There you go, dude. There you go. Very cool, guys. Abby just sent this to me. It's the one she did, hoodie she did. Check that out. I like the Find Your Fire, Abby. That is cool. And those are you created them? That is cool. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Put my Rosie transfer on a fabric sewing basket. Oh, how cool. Good morning, Barb from Illinois. Good morning, good morning. Y'all, how fun is that? That is exciting, Abby. That is completely exciting. How cool. How cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Y'all should post where you're putting Rosie. You should post where you're putting Rosie. Abby, I got to send you the Rosie you got from me, okay? I'll send you the image so you can order it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. One more here, and then we're gonna, after we do this one, we'll sew it to the other ones. We will actually have a full roll done. It'll be kind of cool to see what a full roll looks like. Full roll. Am I saying that right? Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sometimes I'm like, what did I just say? I don't know what I just said. I don't know what I just said. Something. Something, something, something. Okay, cool. I'll get it over to you today, Miss Abby. I'll get it over to you today. Okay, so now Now we need to put this one on this side, this one on this side. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah! Where'd my thingy go? There you are. Like, where are you at? I lost the other one somewhere. It's somewhere. Okay. So let's come over here. We're going to go over here. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? It's better. It's not as black and blue. It's not as, let's see if I can show it to you. It's not as black and blue. You can kind of see, how did this spray sealer work on the transfers? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if it made that big of a difference, but what did you try to sew? So I was doing I was working on the American flag quilt, and when I was actually quilting it, and I was kind of the flag kept popping up, so I was kind of pushing it down, and as I was pushing it down, you sewed right through my finger. So then what you do is you take and you pull it out, pull the thread out of your finger, pour peroxide on it, and put a Band-Aid on. It's kind of what you do. So, but it was an ouch. I'm like, seriously, did I just do? I said one cuss word. I was good. I said one cuss word. I'm like, and it really wasn't even a bad one. It was more or less the other term for dadgummit. Other term for dadgummit. Okay, so. Yeah, Margaret, or I don't know what it is. Well, and everything's starting to bloom here. It's been in the 80s and 90s, so everything's starting to bloom here. So I think something, and I had to go outside this morning to get a pair of pliers. So needless to say, I think it's all getting to me. All getting to me. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do not fall over thing. Ow. 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 We're going to hold it up this way. We're going to hold it up this way. So what we'll do is we will now, thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Good morning. Good morning. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it the other way. Tone it the other way. Isn't it pretty? My allergies are kicking in big time. Everything is starting, right? So now what we're going to do is, instead of having it go blue, brown, blue, we're going to go brown, blue, brown. That way it's kind of opposite. That way it's kind of opposite. But this is turning into pretty. And y'all, we didn't measure the block. Let's measure that block and see how big this block is, because I'm kind of curious to see. Don't put it in the coffee, Carrie. Kind of curious to see how big this block is. So we're going to look. Ooh, what did I say yesterday? 15? It's 16. It's a 16-inch block. So it's a pretty good size block. So if I do 9 16-inch blocks, we're looking at so it's going to be a lap quilt. It's a lap quilt. So if I do 9 of those, 16 times, anyways, yeah. So it's going to be a big block. It's going to be a big one. So it'll be a nice size lap quilt. It'll be a nice size lap quilt. So very, very nice. So let's continue on. So we need 2 of them. So we need to start with blue. We need 2 of them to start with blue and 1. I think, hold on. Am I thinking right? Yes. 2 to start with blue. We need 2 of them to start with blue. Because those are going to go on the outside. Because I want to make it opposite. I want to continue down that same theme. Continue down that same thing. I'm really liking the guitars, y'all. I have a purple guitar. I have a purple guitar, guys. One day, maybe I'll play the guitar. One day, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how brave I am. Depends on how brave I am. Possibly. Let me learn a song good enough, and maybe I'll play the guitar one day. Maybe. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Thank y'all for hanging out and sewing with me. Thank you for hanging out and sewing with me. So, good morning, Lindy. Good morning, y'all. So we're going to come around this way. Come around this way. Is a guitar. So yeah, so this is actually printed on. This is actually printed on. So not a guitar. Yeah, I'm really, I like the guitar. I love my purple guitar. I wished I had more time. I wished I had more time. So I wished I could play by ear. A lot of people, it's funny because I read music. A lot of the people that can read music want to be able to play by ear. The people that can play by ear want to be able to read music. So it's like it goes both ways. So I don't know. I was in band for like 10 years. So Blazer, no. Get down. No. I've lost my other. Is that one long? I think that one's long enough. And I've lost my other piece of fabric. I need a piece of fabric. Oh, never mind. I found it. My son plays the piano by ear. That is awesome. Very cool. Very cool. That is exciting. My husband and daughter can do both. That is cool, Cynthia. Very cool. Very cool. I hear you. You want some ice? He's like, good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Blue to the inside. Blue to the inside. I don't know. I like to try all kinds of different things. He said, I love to sew. I like to cook. I'm fairly good at cooking. I tell you, I have to say, I was probably the biggest domesticated housewife you ever seen prior to going to work. Everything was made by scratch. My husband's lunches every day. I still make his lunches, but every day I made homemade rolls for his bread on his sandwiches. I made homemade banana bread every week. I made homemade cookies every week. Every homemade pizza. Everything, and then his clothes. I did not make his clothes, but I would make his jackets and stuff. I did make the kids a few things, but as y'all well know, I'm not a seamstress. So, Abby and I did did an elk one year. You can play the guitar. Awesome, Lori. Or Laura, sorry. I saw Lori and then said Laura, that one. So that is cool. Very cool. Like I said, one day, I don't know. One day I might get brave enough and play the guitar for you guys. One day. I don't know. Maybe. Depends on brave I get. Depends. I'm better at sewing. I'm better. Good morning, Miss Linda. Long time no hear. How are you? How is Miss Linda? Okay, so we're adding blue. Awesome to hear. It's good to see you. It is very, I say see you guys. I look at your picture and I say I'm looking at you. I look at your picture and I say I'm looking at you guys. So, but yeah, it's very nice to see you, Miss Linda. Very nice to see you. I was just talking about our fun lives we did on BP. Isn't it going to be cute, Lori? I'm excited to see the ending of it. And I'm going to be embroidering. I got to look and see because this is from Grandma. This is from my grandma to her granddaughter for her sweet 16. So I'm excited to see what it turns out like. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know. I got to look and see once we're done. I'm thinking about quilting music notes. What do you guys think about music notes quilted into it? What do you guys think about that? I was thinking about music notes. Crunch, 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 crunch. Blazer, you're funny. You are funny. Is the ice good? Is the ice good? It's like, yeah, let me eat another piece. Crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch. Yeah, I'm thinking music notes. You like that idea too? Yeah, I'm thinking the music notes would be cool. I don't know, just thinking. And I think I have music notes because we did that one gnome quilt. We did the one gnome quilt, and I'm pretty sure I quilted music notes into it. I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember. I think Suzanne got that quilt. Somebody got that quilt. I can't remember who got the quilt. I think it was Suzanne. I may have to ask her. And I think it has music notes. If I remember correctly, it's got music notes. I don't know. I can't remember. So the gnome quilt I got from you, you put music. Oh, it's you, Irie. I was going to say, no, somebody got music. Somebody got the gnome quilt. Okay, I got to go find my music notes, Miss Irie. You got that quilt. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See, I can't remember yesterday. Somebody asked me something about last week. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm blaming my job. When you're a director of IT, you intentionally forget things because people are like, hey, this is my password. And I'm like, da, 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 don't tell me. But, you know, and it's funny. It's really going to be nice when it's quilted. That's perfect. Thank you, Pearl. Yes. I'm kind of excited. I get excited. Every quilt I end up making, they're like, yep, that's my favorite one. Nope, that one's my favorite one. Oh, wait, no, that was my favorite one. Yeah. It's like every single one, but that's okay because it just means that I love all the stuff I make. So we got blue around it. Now we're going to put the brown around it. Right? You can remember the song from the 80s, right? Exactly. I'm giving Blazer more ice. He likes his ice. As somebody said, cheap treat. Yes, very cheap treat. As long as you guys said don't hurt him, so I'm giving him ice. I was giving him ice. Ois. Da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. What are you doing there, dude? Oh, here. Go play with those. I like it when you add the other color to it. I like it when you add the other color to it. Need it brown. Oh, don't drop. Need all those strips. Oh, get back here. Don't you need that one? Don't you need that one? I needed this one. Oh, so you guys told me to check out the Buy, or somebody told me to check out the Buy Embroidery machine, which is BAI. So I checked it out. I sent him an email. I said, hey, what's the possibility of being a like an affiliate influencer for your machine? You know, see what they had to offer. So they sent me back an offer. They're like, and because I sent them our page here, and I told them, I was like, check my page out, check out what we do, and see. So they sent me a reply back and said, hey, we love your page and how much of an influencer you are. And so they're offering me 30% off, which is pretty good. And then if I'm able to promote out 10 machines within 6 months, they give me the 70% back too. So I don't know. What do you guys think? And it's a 15 needle. It's a 15 needle machine. It would end up being like 37. I think 3,700 with the 30% off, which I think is a really good deal. The support seems like it's pretty good. Right? So, right? I know, Meemaw, right? So, I sent him an email back, and because I should read you the email. It's kind of cool. I just can't get over the fact of the offer they're making, you know, but I mean, maybe they don't have enough people reaching out. So, but that means we got to rearrange in here, guys. That means we got to rearrange in here. So what we would do, we're going to chat for a minute. We're going to chat for a minute. Get back up there. So why did you do that? So I'm thinking what we would do is we would at least do, so Monday is our quilt block. And then Fridays are, Fridays is, I love Buy 15 needle. So Chris, that is actually what I was looking at. So the Buy 15 needle mirror. So that's because I reached out to them, and like I said, they're offering 30% off. And then, so we'll have to see. Yeah, it's a 15 needle machine. So I kind of excited, but I'm sitting there going, my husband's like, where are you going to put it? I'm like, he goes, you're going to have to rearrange. So you actually love your Buy. Okay. So Chris likes hers. Dorina likes hers. Y'all, I am thinking, because we could have a day a week of the 15 needle. We could do a day a week of the 15 needle. And they're also stating that they would offer anybody that is wanting to get one, they would offer a discount to you guys through me. And then they get a discount on embroidery supplies. So I don't know. It's kind of a good option for you guys and for me. So I sent an email back, said, hey, let me know what we can do. Let's see what we can work out. So kind of excited. So I'd love to see you work with one. I considered one for the longest time. I have a FAF embroidery machine, which I love, but a proper machine seemed awesome. Yeah, Val, It's probably a huge, Margaret, the space, it's actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad because it comes on a cart. I'm thinking I can do it. I think I can do it. So I don't know. I'm going to do some measuring, and so I'd have to do a little rearranging. And I think what I would end up having to do is remove the Husqvarna. I'd have to move the Husqvarna out of here, and put it there. So we would have that embroidery machine. Then we would have the 15 needle. So I am good, Christy. I am good. So I don't know. I just wanted your guys' thought on what you think. So I'm thinking, so we're continuing on this battle, Miss Christy. We are continuing on this one. And we're talking about the buy 15 needle. So, all right. Yeah, I'm thinking I will. Like I said, I discussed it with my husband this morning. He goes, that's actually a really good deal. And it is a good deal. So, and I'm thinking, we could learn together. So Miss Chris has one, Miss Dorinna has one. I could get one, and then we could learn together. And then if any, it goes for over $5, but they're doing 30% off. So it comes out to, I think, 37, somewhere around there. So it's a really good deal. And then if I'm able to promote out 10 of them in 6 months. So if any of you guys or whoever wants to get one in the 6 months and I do 10 of them, I get the whole 70% back. So I don't know. Seems like a good deal. So, but I just wanted to see what you guys thought. I got a collab for Quilt Tools. I was so excited, but scared. That is cool. Very cool. It's fun. You don't realize the things that you can do when it is a win-win, Nancy. It is totally a win-win. So I don't know. I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, the things that we could do on the 15 needle. So like I said, I used to have a 10 needle baby lock. And I loved the machine, but I don't know. I ended up getting a different one and got it and moved the big long arm I had. So, but I have so much fun with embroidery, guys. And I have it, and it comes with a hat, hoop, and stuff. So we could do hats too. We could, there's so many different things we could do, y'all. So many different things. I don't know. I'm sitting there going, what are we going to do, guys? So it would just add more projects to it. They give you the machine dimensions, but there is a little more space needed for hoop movement. Okay, Chris. Yeah. So like this one, same thing, so you have the machine dimensions, but I need the space behind it for it to move. So BAI, blessed mess. BAI. And like I said, we're going to go through, and if I do get one, I'm able to offer y'all a discount on it too. So, which would be awesome. I get to help you guys out too. So it's a win-win for all of us. A win-win for all of us. And thank you, Chris, and thank you, Dorinna, for the information on the buy, because I'm not a picky person on what machine I have. So good morning, Tammy. How are you? Good morning. And Miss Cassie, are you on here? Because I have an offer for you, Miss Cassie. Okay, Cassie, I'm going to call you or text you after the live because I have an offer for you. Because I know you're looking for an embroidery machine, and if I'm needing to make space, I have the Husqvarna Topaz 50, if you're interested. So it has all the accessories, and it has the quilting frame. That's the ongoing quilting frame with it and everything. So if you're interested, let me know if you can. Yeah, it comes with a stand and everything. Which is exciting because when I got the baby lock, I had to buy the stand. And this one comes with everything on it. So kind of exciting. I don't know. Probably do some more discussing this weekend with my husband and see what I can come up with. But it's a possibility in the next few weeks, guys. We may end up playing with a 15 needle. We may end up playing with a 15 needle, guys. So. That's not long enough. Okay, one more side on this one, and we got to do two of them like this. We got to do two of them like this one. And I think one of y'all said it takes DST files, right? I mean, we can easily convert the files with the Floriani. You can easily convert any file you have with Floriani, so works out pretty well. And I saw that you can also send the files over Wi-Fi, which I'm kind of liking sending them over Wi-Fi, which is kind of cool. So yeah, the Topaz 50 is a phenomenal machine, and it stitches really, really pretty. So no space needed behind the buy, but on the sides and front. Okay, Chris, thank you. Thank you for the information. So, because I'm thinking that the space I have over here would work. I'm thinking the space over here that I have over here would work. So, thinking. Get this one. Okay, so set these. Every single one is a little different, and I'm really, really loving the way they're turning out. They're just gorgeous, guys. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so let's do another one that way. So grab another one. Each one has its own characteristic. Each one has a, right? The guitars are just gorgeous. Like I said, it is exciting, Morgan. It is exciting. Okay, so we need blue. We need blue. You got another one right here, dude. Look, right here. No. Get down. Down. Here. Go get it. So we need blue. Blue. Are you taking any orders for quilts with transfer? Absolutely. If you are wanting a quilt, Miss Tammy, just let me know. You give me a theme and we create it. I send you the images I have and I get it approved with you, and then give me a color theme and we create them. So if you're wanting a quilt, send me a message. Send me a message. We can totally do a quilt for you. Totally. This one is an order for a Sweet 16 quilt. It will go to, this one's going to Texas. I think it's Texas, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I ship things all over the place, so I don't ever remember exactly where. So yes, absolutely. Always taking orders, y'all. Always taking orders. And the nice thing is, a lot of times you get to see, good morning, Nikki. You get to see the quilt being made right here. So if you're on the live, you get to see your quilt being made. So you get to have choices on it too. So it's kind of cool. And y'all, it's perfect time to start getting those graduation quilts. I don't know if anybody's ever done a graduation quilt. Miss Abby and I started doing them years ago. But with a graduation quilt, it's the coolest thing. What you do is you take, and the ones that Abby does, they do religious quotes on them, which is cool. But I like to go a step further. I like to get quotes, it can be anything, but I get quotes from the mom, the dad, the aunts, the uncles, the friends, brothers, sisters, grandmas, and it on there it can totally be, like one of them, they whatever, like if the dad has a special name for their son, hey Bubs, and write that on there. The grandma has something, that, they call them or whatever, or, one of the quilts one of the graduation quilts I got, they got quotes from friends. And one of the quotes I got, I had no idea what it meant, but it was just a bunch of series of numbers, but she knew exactly what it meant. So it was kind of cool. Traveling quilt lady through the mail, right, Mima? Fun. Fun. Mima, I also sent you a discount too. I'm looking for Lightning McQueen and Friends. Absolutely, that would be a fun one to make. We could totally do that one. And I like to do lap size. You okay with a lap size? I love Lightning McQueen. And would you want all the friends of Lightning McQueen? Stop. He's 18 months, so a lap size would be fine. Awesome! How exciting. Okay, so do you want all of the friends in the Lightning McQueen? Because I could go do the images today and send them over to you for approval. And are you thinking like maybe, okay, cool. And are you thinking maybe like reds and yellows? What are you thinking? What colors you thinking? We could do, pretty much any color you want. Pretty much any color. Think about the colors. Send me a message. Don't forget to send me a message. That way I remember. Otherwise, y'all, I forget the minute I lose my mind there. So awesome. I'm excited. Thank you for the opportunity to make Lightning McQueen. I love Lightning McQueen. Y'all, Mater. We got to add. Can we add Mater? We got to add Mater. We have to add Mater. He's cool. Mater is cool. Cute. Yeah, lap size would be cool because oh, very cool. Awesome. Very cool. Yes, we're gonna have some fun with this. Tammy. We definitely thank you for this opportunity. I love the opportunities because we have this one that we're doing, and then I have Jeanette's. Jeanette actually won the quilt for the last virtual class we did. She won the drawing for that one. So we have her butterfly quilt after this one. And then I don't have anything else on order. So we'll finish this one. Then we'll do Jeanette's butterfly quilt. Get that one sent out to her. And then we'll do yours. Yours will be right up after that. That's exciting. That is exciting. Exciting. Okay, so we have blue. Now we need burgundy. Why did I say burgundy? It's brown. Brown, Chicky. It's brown. I don't know if that one is big enough. Yay. Rosy travel. We do, Mima, you're right. We need to make that rosy travel quilt. We need to make that rosy travel quilt. I may have to go and write down all the squares that we did in the things. So, and y'all, if you listen to half the part of the book yesterday, go get your, so you have to figure out how it ends. I'm not going to tell you how it ends. You have to figure out how it ends on that book, because y'all, you're going to love the ending. You will love the ending. And we had so much fun with that yesterday. I decided last night to work on the books, on the second book. So, y'all, it may publish here pretty soon, because I'm just having fun with it. I'm just having fun with it. Yeah, I'm thinking the rosy travel quilt would be cool. The rosy travel quilt. Yeah, it's exciting. It is exciting. Exciting, exciting. I like doing quilts this way. I see you, dude. I see you. What do you want? You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, come here. Hold on. Blazer wants to say hi, guys. Blazer wants to say hi. Say hi, Blazer. Say hi. Say good morning. Good morning. I know. He's have to say good morning. I know. Yes, that's a Blazer. The Blazer. Isn't he fun? He is fun. I know. Right. I know. Yep. Blazer cute. He's the bigger he gets, the prettier he gets. It's and look, so you can see that the husky kind of coloring is coming through. It's kind of, he's so soft, but the husky, he's looking like a, and look at his tail. He's got like the fluffy tail. He's got that fluffy tail. So I wish I had your energy, Margaret. I know people are like, how do you have so much energy? I'm like, I don't know. I'll tell you that 2 weeks of downtime after I had the surgery, I'm like, guys, I am going nuts. It is so nice to be back. No, so nice to be back. You want another piece of ice? You can have another piece of ice. Another piece of ice. There you go. There's your ice. Okay. Back to sewing, guys. Back to sewing. Right? Isn't it pretty? The blue is just gorgeous. Love the blue. It is gorgeous. I'll tell you though, last night he did not want to go to sleep. He's like, nope, I want to play. I want to play. I'm like, yeah, no. Thank you guys for helping me with the quilt. Thank you for helping me with the quilt. I really like this cordless iron because the nice thing is as long as you pick it up and use it, it stays on. If you don't pick it up and use it, it eventually will time out. But as long as you give it a pickup and use it, it stays on. Stays on for you. I don't think that one is long enough. Nope, but we can use it on another one. Use it on another one. Use it on another one. Yeah, my Husqvarna may become my my kitchen sewing machine. It's the one I took. So I go sew with the Quilts of Valor once a month. And I've only gone once, but my machine I take is at Husqvarna, so I just love that machine. I love that machine. And she's like a sturdy one too. And she's just a sewing machine. I mean, I shouldn't say just a sewing machine because she's a phenomenal sewing machine, but she is she sews through like 16 layers and she quilts really pretty. It's just, I love stitching with her. I love it. If you're making microwave bowl koozies, that's the machine to use, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to break a needle, because that's usually when you break needles, is when you're doing microwave bowl koozies, because you end up sewing through so many layers with the batting and the fabric stuff. So, did you already eat that ice? Did you already eat it? Huh? It's right here, dude. It's right here. Look, here. It's like, here, I brought it back to you. Here, I brought it back to you. Okay, so this one is going to be done, and then we just need to do one more for this row. We're going to have time? Yeah, we'll have time. We'll do one more for this row, get those sewed together, and then sew it to that other row. No. Stop. It's funny. AI just came up and says, creating custom quilt, including McQueen themed one. That's funny. It's funny, the AI things that it comes up with. So fun, guys. Fun. So today I'm taking a road trip. I got to go to Payson, which in Payson, I see my friend Lisa that's up there. She's actually one of my techs. So doom. He's got the runsies to doom. There's that one. There's that one. So now I need to do one brown in the middle. One, dude, stop. Okay, so one with brown in the middle. 3, 6. I think I have a brown piece. Couple brown pieces here. That one's not big enough. That one and that one is big enough though. That one and that one. So I feel like I'm talking to myself again this morning, guys. I feel like I'm talking to myself again this morning. I was like, where did you go? Where did you go? Keep working our way around here. Working our way around. I don't think that one's not long enough to do anything with. That one is not long enough. Not long enough. So Miss Nikki, last night I finished. So Nikki's boss came up with this thing, and I think I told you the thing, I like big blocks thing, you know, it said I like big butts, I like big blocks. So I actually finished the thing and added it to the book. So it's going to be in the second book, Nikki. So you got to have fun with it. We got to laugh sometimes too, right? Yeah, it's going to be fun. I figure, you know, and it was a thank you to Marin for that, because that was a good idea. That was a good idea. So you'll have to tell her that. She sent me an email yesterday that she's really enjoying the book. So that is exciting. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. Never thought in a million years that I would do a book. Well, I was going to do a book, but the book I was going to do was the like a book about my dad's life. But I'd have to do a lot of research. Problem is, and I hate to say it, I've forgotten a lot of what he told me. I forgot a lot of what he told me, so which is a bummer. So he's been gone since 98. So he was only 55. So the stories he used to tell, though, the stories that he used to tell, y'all. I wished I should have wrote them down back in the day. I should have wrote them down back in the day, but I didn't. So I don't know. It's one of those is like, you know, you sit there and go, well, if I could just go back in my mind and find these things. There's some things that I remember and some things that I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. Needs to come back out of my head. All right, we're on the last block here that we're going to do today because running out of time. Running out of time. One more brown one. I really love this fabric. It was perfect choice for fabric to go with this. It's always cool when you're making a quilt and then you come across the exact fabric that you're looking for. The exact fabric you're looking for. So, and nice thing is, we may be able to use the fabric for the McQueen quilt. I got to look at the fabric because either some of the fabric that we still have or some of the new fabric coming in. So I'm excited. I like Lightning McQueen. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. Of course, who sings that song? Restless Road? Is it Restless Road that sings that song? I think it's that sings that song that goes along with that. I believe, if I'm right. Hey Carrie, who are you going through to get your machine? Jorinna, I actually contacted the company directly. My dad wrote a memoir of his childhood and how he met my mom. And oh, how cool is that, Lynn? Yeah, Jorinna, I actually contacted the company directly. How did you get yours? No, no, no. I actually went to their website directly, and they have an affiliate program that you can apply for through there. Oh, got you. And I don't know where it would come from because the company is, I have to look and see, but I mean, either way, I mean, I'll take your guys' recommendations on the machine. Because more than likely the Print Direct is probably an affiliate of theirs. I would assume. I would assume. Sides, then we'll stitch that together. Hold on. There you go. There you go, dude. Here. My pants are falling off. Okay. 3 more sides. 3 more sides. I'll tell you, having a puppy is like having a baby. Having a puppy is like having a baby. It's like he doesn't want to sleep at night. What do? You got to get up. Ah. It's like having kids again. To-doom. Yours would most likely come from the LA warehouse. Okay. Where did you get yours from, Chris? Roof. 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 That was weird. Hold on, dude. Don't chew the stabilizer, dude. No. 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 Mine came out of LA warehouse. It was trucked to my house in Pennsylvania. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Dude, stop. No. Hold on. Come here. I got these moving balls that he really likes. Stop coughing. When you get an itch in your throat, he's like, stop. Go away, itch. last side. And then we'll sew the 3 together and then sew it to the other strip. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like here. Curious to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so now we get this one pressed open and then we'll sew these together and sew it to the other strips. So okay, so these are going on the outside. So we're going to put the 2 brown on the outside. 2 brown on the outside. Grab the other brown one. I'm going to get that one up. Press. And then the other brown one. Make sure that I'm not sewing. Oh, you just did. Dadgummit. Y'all, no. Well, we'll sew the other one on. I sewed it upside down. I sewed it upside down. Now we're going to have to seam rip it out of there. You're not sewing unless you're ripping, guys. You're not sewing unless you're ripping. Well, I guess we'll come this way. If I had mine, I've had mine since 2021 and it stitches beautifully like it's brand new. Awesome. Thank you for, I really appreciate y'all's information on it. I really appreciate y'all's information on it. So, okay. So we have a slight issue, guys. We have a slight issue. So here is these, and then look what I did. So we got to rip that one out. We got to rip that one out. But as I said, you're not sewing unless you're ripping. So very cool. Not sewing unless you're ripping. Make sure I seam rip the right one out, because my luck, I'm like, oh, ha, you just took the wrong one out. But no, we're not going to take the wrong one out of there. Not going to take the wrong one out. So this is how I seam rip. Some people do it differently. So I grab it and pull. Just grab those, pull. I know my mother used to actually deconstruction, right, Irie? Deconstruction. My mother used to go back from the stitches and go into each stitch. So much easier. So much easier. Just grab it, because if you grab it, do that, and then pull, it'll go down like 2 or 3 stitches. And then who is calling me? Celine. Hold on. Miss Carrie, can I help you? I'm okay. How are you? I'm trying to, if you give me, do you need to do it? If you give me like, hold on. Let me have Lisa send it to you. I'll have Lisa hop on and because she's working right. Actually, if you call 8773, she's at work. Oh. Oh, no, that's why she's at work at 6 o'clock. So yeah, give her a call because she can get you the link from there, so from the county thing, so from the SharePoint. All righty, you are welcome. Bye. I was multitasking, working and seam ripping at the same time. How'd you like that one? Well, it's pretty good, right? It's okay. Yeah, sure. You do it the way I do it. Yeah, it's so much easier. I used to do it the other way, and then I seen a quilter, and they're like, "Hey, this is a lot easier this way." I know they have a thing that's almost like your hair clippers for the guys, and they've used that one that actually works good on embroidery to remove embroidery off a project. So, of course, I've accidentally trimmed the fabric underneath, but if you're just going to cover it with an embroidery. Do you know how much of a discount you will be able to offer on machines through your affiliate? I don't know yet, Chris. I do not know that. So I'm hoping when they give back the information, I'll be able to find out and see. Hopefully a good one. I'm hoping a good one. So, because I'll be, according to the thing, I'll be able to offer a discount on the machines and supplies and hoops. So, which is cool. Did I? Y'all. I went and seam ripped the wrong seam. Yep. I went and seam ripped the wrong seam. Now I'm going to have to sew that one back up. Dadgummit. I was doing so good, guys. I was doing so good. Because you see what I did? I seam ripped right down to there. Welcome to your world. See, we're all human, y'all. We're all human. It's okay. We all have fun. We all have fun with it, right? We all have fun. Da-doom, da-doom. Yeah, so I gave him a toy. So I went on the Big A on the rainforest and found these toys that you charge. They're rechargeable, which is cool. And they move on their own. It's the coolest thing. So he's having fun. So I figured, I'm like, you know what? That might keep him entertained. So this is what happens when you end up sewing the wrong way. And then we seam ripped one side and I seam ripped the wrong side. So I'm going to have to stitch that back together too. Stitch that one back together. Good morning, Lucy. Thank y'all for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Tomorrow we are doing the quilt block of the month for February. We're doing the quilt block of the month for February. It is it's a 9-patch. My big ox tip love is stuffies. Oh, how cool. Very cool. What? He's like, it's moving. It's moving. Okay. I have to have a talk with myself when I keep doing things right. Right, Margaret? It's like, slow down. Slow down. My problem is I get in a hurry. And then when I get in a hurry, and then I'm like, ah. Ma was funny. When she would quilt, it was inevitable. Every single one quilt she made, she ended up one piece of fabric was sewn wrong side. So I'm like, ah. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to seam rip that. He's not hurt. He's just playing, guys. Blazer, dude. Oh, maybe it's probably stuck under a chair. Where's it at? Oh, it went behind. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Hold on, dude. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There. Ow. He got stuck behind a cabinet. You have the same iron. I love this iron. This, y'all, this is a lifesaver. That is a lifesaver. I love that iron. Okay, back to here. Back to seam ripping. Y'all, I went to the doctor yesterday for my shoulder. He says I've probably pulled a muscle or something. He's giving me physical therapy. But I'm like, this thing hurts. I'm like, ow. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay, so now we're going to have to fix this. So we're going to have to, let's see what we've got to do. First, y'all, this is, I think I'm just going to have to do this. I'm going to have to take off this strip, re-sew that strip. This became a nightmare. The things that happen. Thank you, Mima. Thank you. We're going to have to do. Yeah, the iron is cool. Yeah, it is cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. You are a sweetheart. Okay, so see, this is what happened. I got in a hurry. Okay, so do I need to sew? I'm thinking I need to sew this one first. I got to figure out which one we got to sew on here first, because doom. Okay, I'm going to iron that. I'm using tape to get all the things that I just... Works good for threads. Just FYI. Okay. Let me iron this right quick, because I got to figure out exactly which side to stitch first. The fabric's like, you just iron me one way. Now you're ironing me back the way. Make up your mind. One heart left me to get. Oh, heart me's. Okay, so yes, that one. So I'm thinking, okay, we got to stitch this one first. So we're going to stitch this one first. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Bless Miss. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Debbie. How are you doing? I haven't been able to see your lives for a while. So thank you for hanging out. And y'all, if you like BP, I know I was telling you guys about BP earlier. Miss Debbie here does BP, and she's phenomenal. And she is phenomenal. So check her out. Yes, I'm doing good. Y'all, check this out. Where are we at here? So it's actually healing pretty good. So I'm excited. I hope my lotion comes in today. Hopefully. So, all right. So now we're going to stitch this and get it fixed. Try this again. We're going to try this again. So this is what happens. When you sew. My daughter-in-law calls me yesterday. She's like, hey, I think I have a problem. So her arm, her kids got a hold of the machine and the arm came off and the foot was off. And she goes, it's broke. I'm like, no, you're just missing that arm on the sewing machine. So we were able to find it, get it all pieced back together, and she was stitching. So she was making bags yesterday, which is awesome. I'm so proud of her. She's new to sewing, and she decided to go whole in and make zipper bags, y'all. So before you know it, she's going to be better at zippers than I am, because y'all know I am not a zipper queen. So there is that one. Okay, so there's that side. Now we need to come here and sew this side back on. Y'all, that was just from sewing one upside down. That's what happens. But that's okay. Pretty much anything you do is fixable. It just means that I sit here and yak at you longer. Okay, so back to there again. Let's try this again and sew it right side up. Give me another press. The fabric's going, lady, you're losing your mind. You press me one way, then you press me the other way. Then you press me back the other way. Okay. Here's this. Right side up, lady. Right side up. I talk to myself all the time. What are you talking about? I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Okay, now let's look at this again. Okay, so now we're right. So let me grab that other one. We want to make sure we don't sew this one upside down. And what I do is when I line them up, I go like this and then fold it down. That way I know, ouch, that was my toe. That way I know I'm getting it right. So. Take this. We're going to go clippy. We're going to go clipping, guys. Clip there. Clip there. Clip there. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like with this here. Okay, so let's stitch this along. Stitching, stitching, stitching. Stitching, stitching, stitching. Just keep stitching. Okay, so I bought a tote bag recently with magnetic closure, and they had put 2 male parts on. Now I have to fix. Yuck, Margaret, that's not no fun. Thank you, Miss Irie. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what this looks like. See what this looks like. I'm gonna look and make sure that I stitched it correctly. I did stitch it correctly. All right, I'm gonna back it up, y'all. I'm gonna back it up. Thinking, I may have to print a few more. I got to see how many more I have because I think I need 3 more rows. I need 3 more rows, guys. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. So I got to look. I need 3 more rows. Because 3 more does a perfect size lap quilt. Ends up with a perfect size lap quilt, guys. So that is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Yes, right? Okay, so he said I need 3 more rows. I'll get those 3 rows done. Tomorrow, we're doing the quilt block of the month. Tomorrow, let me see. Where's my phone? So I can tell you guys, if anybody's wanting, I know if you're subscribed to me, you get the physical copy. But if not, where's February? February. There we are. So we are doing a 9 patch, guys. So February's block is a 9 patch. If you want to see January's block, this was our January block. It was a 4 patch. And the 4 patch was fun, y'all. The 4 patch was a lot of fun. We did a few. And we had fun with transfers. We had fun with the transfers on the 4 patch. So they turned out, I think this was my favorite. I like the wildlife, guys. I like the wildlife. So so this was January's block of the month. That was January's block of the month. So what we'll do is, so the this block of the month for February is, I love the bears, right, Irie? They're both beautiful. So February's block of the month, a 9 patch. So we missed out last Friday due to, doctor's appointments. So the 9 patch is, it's going to be 9 patch, guys. This is what your 9 patch is. So this is what we're going to do. So what you're going to need to do, fabric A, you need 5 4.5-inch squares. 5 4.5-inch squares of fabric A. Fabric B, you need 4 4.5-inch squares. So you need to cut, you need 4.5-inch squares. So, and it doesn't have to be 2 fabrics. It could be 3 fabrics, 4 fabrics. It could be 9 different fabrics. It could be whatever you want. So they just have to be 4.5-inch squares. So get you some 4.5-inch squares and get ready for the 9 patch tomorrow, because that is what we will be doing. We'll be having some fun tomorrow with the 9 patch, guys. So any questions you guys got for me before we sign off today? Any questions you guys got? And if you're not following me, give me a follow. I'm on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. We have lots and lots of fun, guys. Lots of fun. Also, I've written a book. If you do not have the book, go get your book. It's a cool read. It is a lot of fun. So you have a good day too, Miss Margaret. You have a good day too. If you want in the book, send a message. You can get that. I need to look at the fabric printed transfers or blocks. Send me a message if you want information on them. I can tell you how to get them or get them through me. Either way, I can do the legwork for you and get them, or the other way. So either way, you have a good day too, Pearl. Have a good day. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. So, and I do reply any messages you guys send me. I do reply. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get the reply. So, but I will reply to you guys. So I'm your fabric store and craft store. Well, thank you, Irie. I love helping you out. I love helping you out. So I may get to the trimming the fabric this morning and get yours and Shannon's order out this morning too. So, and I will be sending those. I'm going to give a last shout out, guys. I'm giving a last shout out. Is Annette in here? I'm looking for, okay, Irie. Yeah. Is Annette in here? Because I have an order for Annette and I have 0 messaging. I have 0 messaging and I cannot find you. So if not, I've got 3 panels available. I've got 3 panels available if Annette is, this is my last call, guys. My last call, because I cannot find you. I cannot find you. So, hold on, I'll show you. I'm going to open it up because, like I said, it's been since Monday, guys. It has been since Monday, and I have not heard. So, I have not heard. I have done search. Cynthia went searching to see if she could find. So, I figure, you know what? So, let me see here. So, she got this one. Irie, you might like that one. I know you were looking at the wildlife. You. Okay, Irie. I'm going to throw it in yours. There's that one. Then we have this one. And then the other one was the motorcycle one. The other one was the motorcycle one. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for, can I have the boat one? Absolutely, Lynn. Absolutely. And then I have other 2. The other 2 is not claimed. I've got a couple more that are not claimed either. So let me put your name. Hold on, Lynn, before I forget. Because I'll forget. I will forget. I'm going to put Lynn on here. That one's ours. That's Lynn. Okay. So the other two I have, somebody was looking for Christmas. You're welcome. Somebody was looking for Christmas. Who wants Christmas, guys? I've got one Christmas panel. I'm going to look at, my mother-in-law's house because I have fabric there. So I might be bringing some more fabric back this weekend too. So anybody want a Christmas panel? New? Okay. That's fine. Because what I'll do is I'm going to get more panels this weekend. Because I'm pretty sure I have a box of panels at my mother-in-law's house. So we'll check it out this weekend when I go there. So check it out this weekend when I go there. And when I have, I think, Irie, you said you wanted this one, correct? Because I think Miss Irie wanted this one. You wanted this one, correct, Irie? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I will throw that one in there. And I'm going to get the fabric out. I'm going to try and get yours and Shannon's done this morning. I'm hoping. What time is it? 7:30. I should have time. I think I have I have an hour. I think I have enough time. So, all righty. Thank you guys again. I appreciate all y'all. Like I said, if you're not following me, give me a follow. 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Arizona time. Y'all, I don't have, I'm trying not to, Irie. I'm trying not. I want to make sure you guys, I know Shannon told me not to worry stress either. So, but I like you guys to get your order. I like for you guys to get it. So, so, and what I might do, I don't know. I have an idea, but anyways, love you guys too. Thank you. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. I loved, we had somebody from Spain the other day. Which is really cool. So that is very cool. It's kind of cool. I had somebody from Australia one day. It is cool. I love to see people from all over the world. It is cool. So welcome in. Welcome in. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Thank you again for joining. Thank you guys very much for joining. Come hang out tomorrow. We're doing the block of the month. And again, 4.5 inch. 4.5. You need 9 blocks. You need 9 blocks that are 4.5 inch. You can do them 2 colors, 3 colors, 9 colors, however you want. But get your blocks cut out. Get your blocks cut out for tomorrow, guys, because we're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys.